Hi, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome back to Col U TV. It's our midweek show as we count down to the final game of the season. I think it's fair to say we've had our fair share of ups and downs, to say the least, this season. But we host Mansfield here on Monday before we head into the summer break. We'll take a look back at a previous encounter with the Stags shortly, but before we do anything else, let's take a look back at the highlights from Saturday's tight game at Doncaster, and then that will be followed by the thoughts of Ben Garner.
The battle for a strong mid-table finish is the prize on offer in this game, with 2 matches left for both Doncaster Rovers and Colchester United. The U's are currently 3 points behind Doncaster, who are 16th. Colchester start the day in 19th position, but 2 wins could take them as high as 14th come the end of the season. The other incentive for Colchester is they know a win today would help them leapfrog their hosts in the table come 5 o'clock this evening. Well, Doncaster have lost 5 of their last 6 games. Colchester are unbeaten in their last 6 games. Contrasting fortunes in recent times for these 2 sides. But it's Doncaster with the early pressure on this left-hand side. Molyneux it is who tries to get the ball into the near post. Headed clear by the Colchester defence. Little curling effort coming in by Barlow. Not far away at all. Barlow, right-footed, probably a yard away. Well, Doncaster have not lost in their last 6 home games against Colchester. And Colchester have not scored in their last 5 visits. It will be interesting to see which way this one goes this afternoon. Free kick to the visitors. 2 men standing over it. This time it will be right-footed. Deep towards that back post. And it comes in, pushed over the bar. Jones does really well in the Doncaster goal. It's a decent header at the back post. It's looping, it's definitely going in, unless Jones gets a vital intervention. Colchester keeper, Joe Smith, takes the kick all the way downfield, gets a little flick on. And here's a chance for the visitors. Oh, what a really good chance it is as well. Once again, it's Jones to the rescue for Doncaster Rovers. Akinde with the chance. Nice flick. And Akinde it is. Doncaster have won each of their last 4 home Football League meetings with Colchester, each without conceding. And this is the first such meeting since October 2016, when they won 1-0. Fairly comfortable save this time, but the visitors have had their fair share of possession and chances in this first period in Yorkshire. Colchester last completed a Football League double over Doncaster in 97-98. They won the reverse fixture 3-0 in November. So looking for a rare double over Donny. And the home side come clear. Appeals for a free kick, nothing given. Well, it is given, but it's late. But the referee got it right. Left-footed free kick, swinging in towards the goal. Heads go up, a little touch, and half an hour gone in this one, and it's the hosts that lead. It's Luke Molyneux who clips the free kick into the box. It looks like Bobby Faulkner with the flicked header, and Tommy Rowe gets the decisive touch. It's Rowe's first goal since August, although in his career he scored 5 in his last 8 against Colchester. Rowe really loves playing against the U's. Oh, it's good play, really is, by Barlow. He's been impressive in this first half. He's had some really nice touches and he's getting pushed over. He's bundled over. It looked like a free kick, and Barlow keeps going in great persistence. Looked like he should have had a free kick. He just got up. Looked like a push to me. Barlow looks at the referee. He sees that there's nothing going. Decides to get up, puts pressure on the Colchester team. Almost a goal. Doncaster looking for a second goal deep into this first period. Doncaster winless in 9 league matches, drawing 2 and losing 7. It's not a great run, but they do lead today. Here's a chance for the visitors, though. Takes a very important deflection off the Doncaster defence and goes wide. It's a really good opportunity, this. Doncaster last went 10 matches without a win. They're currently on 9 in April 2016. But they're in the ascendancy here at home today, thanks to that goal from Tommy Rowe on the half-hour mark. A corner. Colchester are unbeaten in 8 league matches. 3 wins and 5 draws. Their longest such streak since going 16 without defeat from October 2019 to January 2020. Good save, good, well pushed away once again. He's been in really good form as the Doncaster keeper this afternoon. He's been called into action on a number of occasions. Long throw from Doncaster, trying to relieve some pressure deep inside their own half. Appeals for a free kick from the visitors, but they keep going. Referee deciding to give that one to the visitors. Colchester with the corner, right-footed to that near post. It's a really good corner. It's very dangerous indeed. Doncaster managed to get it clear. A couple of subsequent headers managing to get the danger clear just for now. But it was a really good delivery, wasn't it? It had Jones in all sorts of trouble in the Doncaster goal. Colchester have anything late on here. It's well cut out. Person there looking to create something, so is Close. Corner coming in inside the 6-yard box, and the back heel by Barlow goes wide. And he had far more time than he thought. He probably had an opportunity here to turn and put it in. Doncaster looking to hold on for a rare recent victory. Both sides safe in mid-table, but Doncaster want to finish the season strong. After recent poor results, Colchester on a good run, looking to get back in it. What a great save! Once again, Jones for Doncaster, surely a contender for man of the match. And there it is. Well, Doncaster led at the break with that single goal from Tommy Rowe. And that's a wonderful late save, which gives Doncaster all 3 points and assure they stay above Colchester this evening and push themselves closer towards mid-table. There's a situation at the end there, and the Colchester player, the visitor, Chamadu, gets a yellow card. Referee Gill not happy with something at the end there. But it is the home side that will take all 3 points thanks to Rowe. Oh, the referee hasn't finished, which Madu. Yellow, and now a second yellow, and it's red. Full time, Doncaster 1, Colchester 0.
Ben, I don't know how you lost that game.
No, not alright, to be honest. Obviously, we're very frustrated by it. Scratching our heads a little bit. We had enough chances, we didn't take them. We give a real soft one away, and they managed to cling on and hold on to the 3 points.
I'm saying in commentary, it's only a matter of time. That was in the opening half hour before you score.
Yeah, as I say, good opportunities, didn't take them. We just couldn't get that goal today. We weren't as clinical and as ruthless as we have been. I didn't feel we were quite as sharp as what we have been recently, but the lads have given everything over these last few weeks, and it was we just probably lacked a little 2-3%. That was all that was missing. Other than their goal, there was nothing from them, and it's one of those you'll be reflecting for a couple of days, thinking, how did we take nothing from the game?
Yeah, and I'm saying in commentary, how often have you seen one side dominate and then the other side gets one chance and score?
Yeah, it was frustrating, obviously. I think it was hard to get any momentum in the game first half. For me, a game should always be about the players, and unfortunately a lot of that game today wasn't. The officials made it about them too much, and that's frustrating. Let the players play, let them decide the outcome of the game. There were so many decisions missed. The injury time added on at the end was beyond me, because he told me it was 5 minutes added time on 80 minutes, and there were substitutions and the physio going on, and it was still 5 minutes on 90. So, disappointing, but we have to... Is that
what caused the difference of opinion between you and the fourth official?
It did, because he wasn't telling the truth, basically. And
it's not his decision, though, is it?
Yeah, it's his decision what goes on.
Oh, big pardon. I thought it was the referee.
He's
that makes more sense.
And if it's 5 minutes on 80 minutes, there's no way it's still 5 minutes on 90. We had another substitution. We had a physio go on. The ball spent half the time in the stand second half. So there should have been 9-10 minutes added on. But it is what it is. We pushed. It looked like we went over the line at the end. I'm not sure if it did. But we've got to bounce back next week and try and finish the season on a positive note.
And you get yellow cards, and Junior Chamadou gets a second yellow card and gets sent off.
Yeah, I don't know what for. I've asked to go and speak to the referee, which I have to wait a certain amount of time for. I got a yellow card for pointing, so that's a new one. Listen, unfortunately they were out of their depth today, and the game was too much for them, and I just feel sorry for the players on both teams. That shouldn't be the case. The game should be officiated properly, and they should be able to decide the outcome on what they do on the pitch.
Do you know, there is a school of thought that once a team gets safe, once two teams get safe, then they have a kind of on the beach attitude. You certainly didn't see that this afternoon in terms of some of the challenges, some of the sort of simmering almost hostility between the players and some of the involvement of the managers.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, we want to win every game. We're very, very disappointed that we haven't. We'd have been disappointed with a draw, if I'm honest. So we have to channel that frustration next week. This group won't stop working and won't stop pushing. You can see that at the end of the game. There was our decision making could have been a touch better. That 2-3% sharpness could have been better, but there was no lack of effort, no lack of endeavour from anyone.
It'd be a shame not to see Junior Chamadou for the final game of the season.
I don't know. Normally with yellows you can't overturn no matter what, but I don't know what it was for. I'll try and find that out, and then we'll go from there.
And ironically, the very last chance of the game is probably the best effort that you get on goal, and somehow John Akinde can't beat Louis Jones in the home goal. And was there some suggestion, difficult for me from my angle, that the ball crossed the line?
It looked it from our angle. We haven't seen it back as yet, but it just looked like the goalkeeper was diving back into the goal. I thought he was man of the match, and that said it all. That said it all. It was one-way traffic really, and a point would have been minimum. And we're disappointed not to get free, let alone come away with nothing. So, like I say, we have to channel that frustration next week and have a real strong finish against Mansfield.
As Ben says, a game to reflect upon and digest before we host Mansfield on Bank Holiday Monday. Frustrating afternoon for the U's, and a shame we couldn't quite get that telling goal to continue our unbeaten run. But nevertheless, we had some good performances and positives out on the pitch. Arthur Reed being one of them, and he was on media duty after the game.
Arthur, you and all the players must be a little bit frustrated that you didn't get anything out of that game.
Yeah, I think you can see it in the changing room and after the game. A lot of the boys are very frustrated. On the overall kind of scale in the game, I definitely think we deserved something.
Are you almost collectively annoyed with yourselves that you didn't get anything out of it?
Yeah, I think we are. I think there was a lot of things that impacted the game. Once they went one up, which shouldn't have happened, it was never a free kick in the first place, but they kind of slowed the tempo of the game down. The ref kind of got involved and there was a lot of stop-starts, which obviously it's not an excuse, but it definitely didn't allow us to get in our flow. But now I think we're all frustrated because we definitely had enough chances.
You had two. I mean, one of them was blocked by a defender. There was even appeals that he might have used his hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and a few of the other boys said it come off his hand as well. It looked like it was going on target. But yeah, I'm just trying to get in them positions and kind of contribute a little bit more.
And there were so many. You got yourself in advanced positions. So many chances. Probably the best of them fell to John Akinde, 1-on-1 first half, and then deep in the stoppage time. He's hit that well. I can't believe he hasn't bust the back of the net.
I know, it was a very clean strike, wasn't it? He's done well. Straight up, came quite late to him, and he's connected very well. I didn't know whether it was over the line or not. I don't know if there's any facts or evidence if it's gone over, but yeah, we were all thinking it went.
Well, don't ask me. Awful view. He ain't got great eyesight. And Junior Chamadou might have had a good view of it. Now, Junior got a second yellow card. Is that him saying, ref, it's crossed the line, or was it some other reason?
I think it was that. I think he was very frustrated, like all of us, and I think the linesman hasn't helped because he's nowhere to be seen. I think in situations like that, he needs to kind of be in better positions. Same as the ref, really. The ref hasn't helped all game.
You see, here's the odd thing. You secure your safety in the division last season. I'm heading up here to Doncaster with a slightly holiday attitude and so on. But I've never seen, I think, this season, Colchester United players collectively and the head coach so angry with the referee.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously as a team, the season's not done yet. We had 2 games. We want to do well, and individually, we've all got something to play for. Obviously, certain boys are out of contract and they want to either go somewhere else and do well or secure a new contract, or for people like me or the people that come in January, we've still got 2 years, and under this manager we obviously want to secure a spot in the team for next season.
And annoying that you couldn't get that 10 undefeated between now and the end of the season because you were much. Their goalkeeper was man of the match.
He was, yeah, he done well to be fair to him, but yeah, that was kind of the plan going into the week and coming into this game. A clean sheet, win the game, and then obviously 9 unbeaten going into the last game and push for 10.
Even though you've lost today, and we witnessed the performance, the dominance that you had, especially in the first half, less so in the second half, with the run previously and the goals and the clean sheets, you must be very positive about next season.
Yeah, I think we are. Obviously, I can only say from January, and I think if you look at the course of, I think the manager showed us the last, I think it was either 5 or 10 games, the form table, and we're top of the form table. So we can only kind of go off that, and yeah, it's definitely positive going into next season.
Arthur's been a pretty regular fixture in the team since his arrival from Stevenage in January. And as he says, he's been settling in really well, which is great to hear. He's formed a really strong midfield partnership with Osama Ashley, and they'll both be hoping to end the season on the high when Mansfield come to town on Monday afternoon. A reminder, of course, that the game kicks off at 12:30 p.m, so make sure you're here nice and early for that. It's been a little while since we've got the better of Mansfield here at the JobServe Community Stadium. In fact, it was 2017. Here's the highlights from that 2-0 win, courtesy of Sean Murray and Mika Mandron. result like that one would end the season on a high for us. We've got plenty to come on Monday afternoon with the end of season awards coming up, pitch side, and that's after the final whistle. And the players will be doing a lap of appreciation for the supporters and fans. So make sure you do stick around after the game. We'll have the full preview on Monday. That's the pre-match show on Monday at 12 p.m. So make sure you tune in for that one. Tickets are on sale for the game. So have a great bank holiday weekend. We'll see you on Monday. And until then, it's goodbye for now.